Euro 7 norms coming into effect.
Euro 7 standards to change the automotive industry.
Euro 7 regulations for diesel and petrol engines.
With Euro 7, stricter emission standards will apply to all vehicles.
Today in this video, we are going to talk about the Bharat stage emission norms, and once a wise man said BS4 was a gem, BS6 is a headache, and BS7 will be a heart attack for the middle class. So BS6 is now a thing of the past because India is getting ready for the BS7 norms. In this video, we will look at the history of Bharat stage standards and the norms to be implemented in the BS7. Recently, the European Commission has planned to roll out Euro 7, requiring all manufacturers of cars to follow these norms starting from July 1st. Bharat stage norms also follow European norms, as it was confirmed by Mr. Nitin Gadkari. Just like BS6 was based on Euro 6 and BS7 will be based on the Euro 7. Before discussing BS7, let's take a look at the history of Bharat stage emission standards. Bharat stage or BS emission standards are government-instituted emission standards that all motor vehicles must comply to be sold and driven in India. Currently, all new vehicles sold and registered in India must comply with the BS6 iteration of emission standards. The standards and timelines for their implementation are set by the Central Pollution Control Board under the Ministry of Environment, Forests and Climate Change. The BS norms are based on the European emission standards and were first set in 2000. Equivalent to Euro 1, the first iteration was known as India 2000 and not BS1. Subsequent emission standards were called the BS2, the BS3 and the BS4. The government decided to jump directly from BS4 to BS6, skipping BS5 due to the long time it took to move from the BS3 to BS4. That was approximately 7 years. With the implementation of the new norms, pollution levels are expected to reduce significantly as the particulate matter concentration should decrease. About 1/3 of air pollution is caused by motor vehicles and cars. Now, let's see what BS7 will offer. The first introduction will be of OBM, on-board monitoring, which will work with the car's OBD, on-board diagnostic system to analyze real-world tailpipe emissions in real time. In simpler terms, the emission test will move from the lab to the car itself. In addition, BS7 will be stricter than the BS6 Phase 2 norms and will include many limitations, especially for the diesel-operated cars. For example, under Euro 6, the nitrogen oxide limit for petrol cars was 60 mg per kilometer, and for diesel cars it was 80 mg per kilometer. However, under Euro 7, this value will be standardized to 60 mg per kilometer for both diesel and petrol. With Euro 7 norms, we will see more turbocharged and direct injection cars. Let's talk about the new standards coming in BS7. As we all know, car tires and brakes also cause pollution. As a car gets older, microplastics and brake dusts are released from tires and brakes, which are harmful pollutants. BS7 will regulate these as well. Additionally, BS7 will introduce a new standard to test the longevity of EV and plug-in hybrid batteries. Lastly, BS7 will regulate the car's lifetime emissions as emission levels increase as the car ages and causes more pollution. Numerous sensors in the car will detect issues that increase emissions. Now let's look at some challenges. These changes will be so strict and expensive to implement in vehicles that they will not only make vehicles cleaner but also lead to the discontinuation of some. This discontinued factor especially applies to certain diesel vehicles, as implementing such technological advancements in diesel-operated vehicles would not be financially feasible for car manufacturers. In fact, even petrol-operated vehicles will require significant investments to comply with these norms. When will BS7 arrive in India? Although the arrival of BS7 is yet to happen, the Road and Transport Minister of India, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, has already informed all the car manufacturers in 2023 to start working on their upcoming and current cars to comply with the upcoming BS7 emission norms. Toyota and Honda have already started working on the BS7 changes. So what do you think about these BS7 norms? Let us know in the comment section below. If you have any other questions, we are ready to answer, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.